Good morning, fam, or whatever time of day it is, where you are and when you're watching. This is going to be a love reading for the next 2 weeks. And I've sort of made a spread here that it's a variation on other spreads that I've seen other readers use, and we'll see how it goes. So if this does not feel like your reading, it might not be your reading. Feel free to check any of my other videos. But if Spirit has called you to click on this video, or one could argue that even the algorithm popping this video up in your feed makes it possible that there is a message in here for you, and it might be the smallest message. The cards, don't slave yourself to them. The energies change and the cards change. If there's any one thing that is guaranteed in this world, is that everything changes. So these cards are only meant to give you perspective so you can make informed decisions. We cannot control free will. So if your person is a particularly stubborn one, or has not worked through their trauma, they might still not do what the energies are pushing them to do. So like and subscribe, or leave a comment. You know how this works. Any negative comments will be deleted, because we don't do that here. We pick people up. We don't push them down. I will never tell you to stay in a situation, regardless of what the cards say, that might cause you harm. Usually, Spirit won't tell you to do that either. I can't think of any situation where I have seen Spirit tell you to stay in a situation that might cause you harm. I may speak in some medical terminology sometimes. Doctors and mental health practitioners are your friends. I'm not a doctor, but please consult professionals. And don't wait. We recently learned that message with my mom. Don't wait to go to the doctor. If something is wrong, go. Make them listen. Spirit has given us medicine, and it's a blessing, so use it. So today I'm going to use the Guardian of Night Tarot, which has become one of my favorite decks. I generally would like to rotate them some more, but Spirit just, I don't know. Maybe it's a lack of options. As I've said in other readings, I only have about 6 actual tarot decks that I would like to use on screen. And some of them don't show up so well on screen. But this is a really beautiful deck, so I'm just going to take advantage of wanting to use it when I am drawn to it. Cats. I don't know why the cats have to stay in the litter box. This is the second time I have done this reading this morning, because the idiot dog, the 138-year-old beagle, had not been fed yet, and she would not stop whining in the next room. That's one thing they get wrong in Snoopy. Beagles never stop whining. So, cat! You're done. You can get out of the litter box now. Okay. So I just threw an empty seltzer plastic bottle that direction so they would quit. Okay. So I have this new spread, and what we're going to do is we're going to start with your connection. And then we're going to pull on the 5D energies of your person and the 3D energies of your person. And then what Spirit is doing to push your person into realizing and into motion, I guess. So I'm going to shuffle. Because, yeah, like I said, I already did this reading once. And the dog messed it up. Which is the definition of that dog. She has been pretty much messing everything up since we've had her for, I don't know, 2006, was it? 5? 9? I don't know. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. And now she is old and gray. Cat! Seriously! With the litter box already. Okay, now they're playing. One's on the inside of the litter box and one's on the outside of the litter box. I don't know what's up with Spirit today. It's putting all these obstacles in my way. Just a minute. Yeah. Bink saw me coming. He was like, oh crap, I was supposed to get out of there ages ago. Okay, well. So, before I cut, we'll look at the bottom. And we have the world. So, this will be basically the nature of this reading. Part of me wants to, I think I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to pull it out. I'm not going to keep it on camera, but I'm going to leave it sitting up so I can see it. Back by the 5 of Wands. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's do some shuffling. More shuffling, more shuffling. No, I'm not the star. Okay. All right, the star. We'll take it. Some readers really take everything that pops out, but I am of a limited number of space, and I have faith in Spirit to make things pop out. 4 of Wands. Ugh! They never wait. The Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, and the Emperor. A lot of these are the same cards that I had the first time. So, all right. The Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands showed up, and the 2 of Pentacles showed up. That's new. I didn't even get to ask the damn question yet. Okay, so let's move this guy over here. This is messing up my spread, Spirit. Okay, I mean, ostensibly, Spirit gave me the idea for the spread, so why are they messing it up? All right, this is the energy around your connection. The Wheel of Fortune. Time, it's time. It's getting really close. But again, you know, Spirit doesn't speak in time. So what is close, right? The energies, they're saying it's time. The energies that's working toward this connection are saying it's time. Right? I think your person maybe thinks it's time to make a decision too. Maybe. The 4 of Pentacles. They want to protect this. This is, you know, a shelter. We'll come back to this one, probably. The Star, new hope after the Tower. Yeah. And in the last reading, we had, I think it was the King of Swords, and he's got a whole field of these red poppies. And that is all of their wounds, you know. That's what it looks like to me, right? Then we have the 4 of Wands, which is they want to tell everybody. maybe that resonates to somebody. I want to tell everybody this is your song. It might be quite simple, but after it's done, or now that it's done, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is that now that you're in the world. Weird song. I'm more of a rock and roll girl myself, but you know, that song's in Moulin Rouge, and that is a really good modern musical. So the Emperor, I think they know this connection is supposed to happen. Yeah, you have divine inspiration and fire behind you. The Queen of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles. You know, things are coming into balance. Things have to be perfectly balanced because Spirit does not want anything less for you or your person. Okay? So, let me see. Which one? But you're their hope. You're their hope. Let's put the Wheel of Fortune on top just for the sake of the spread so we can stay organized. Yeah, we're going to stay organized, fam. That's what I said. Sure we are. All right. In the 5D energy, what is your person doing to move this along? 7 of Cups. They know that you are their cup, their special cup, the one that's meant for them. Yeah. They're trying to show themselves in the 3D, I think. Or maintaining that pressure that you are their cup. And, you know, possibly they didn't think that they had a person before. They'd just been hurt so many times that they assumed there was no one for them. It was just that no one came along to trigger them into leveling up so they could go get their person, which is you. Okay. So I realized this morning that I use the word a lot. And I will try not to do that quite so much. The 9 of Wands in the 3D. This barrier has to come down. They put up this wall to protect themselves. This fox is behind this wall. And the porcupine has these are porcupine quills, these wands. I have some porcupine quills in the library, in my library, with, you know, my deer antlers and my paper wasp nest and whatever other natural things that I happen to find when I'm out walkabout. So they know this barrier needs to come down. What are they going to do about this, Spirit? What are they going to do in the 3D to bring this barrier down? What are they going to do? What's next in the 3D? What's next in the 3D, Spirit, for them? I don't think it's in this half of the deck. What's next in the 3D for them? For your person, what are they going to do? So slippery. What are they going to do in the... I think over the years I have like worn my fingerprints off with all the crazy things I do that are rough on my hands, I think. I don't know. Okay, 9 of Wands. What else are they going to do, Spirit, besides bringing that barrier down? What else are they going to do in the 3D? What else are they going to do, Spirit, in the 3D? Really? You got nothing? All right, let's move to the next placement. What is Spirit doing to back up this connection? King of Cups. It could be a water sign. It could be the male embodiment of the Queen of Cups. But then again, the Queen of Cups would have come out. The King of Cups is in flow. So I would say it's just trying to keep steady movement. All right, let's see. Is there anything else you want to say about the King of Cups spirit? The King of Cups. What is the energy doing in the 5D to move this connection along? The Empress and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So we had the Emperor, didn't we? Oh, and there's the King of Swords on the bottom from the last reading. So the message is the same, basically. I think he goes up here with the Nine of Wands. That's what they wanted to say. He's still trying to heal all those wounds. There's a lot of wounds here. All those red poppies are wounds. From people who just didn't know how to love. They were so broken themselves, they couldn't love properly in the way that your person needed. And I feel like that this has happened over and over and over again. Don't be surprised when they come back, if they come back or show up, that it takes them a while to get used to the way you love. Because they've never seen that before. What a healthy, well-adjusted, healed person does when they love someone. How they behave. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, we had the Emperor, didn't we? Didn't we? Was that the last reading? Yep, we have the Emperor and the Empress. Right? So, I think Spirit is trying to show them that you are the Empress. Or maybe they already have. That you're their Empress, you're their Ten of Pentacles. Isn't that a gorgeous card? All those bees. That's all things that are brought about by work, right? So yeah, we have a divine couple. I would, say the Emperor and the Empress. And they're supposed to be together, Four of Wands. We got to come back to this Four of Pentacles, though. So let me put these back where they go. And yeah, we'll look at that. Did I mess things up? No. Oh, here they are. Okay. So let's look at the Four of Pentacles for a moment. Now it's my stomach growling that is going to ruin the video. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. They're afraid of failure. And that makes them slower to come in. Fear is a limitation. It's an unconscious stop in the energy. And it dams up the flow, fam. The rabbit brings abundance, so call on this energy, but don't restrict it. Let it run free. Release the fox to do what it does best, be nimble and clever. When you use the fox and rabbit in harmony, you will have the skills needed to bring about a positive shift, and with it, a bountiful harvest. So the rabbit means openness, creativity, luck, and abundance. And the fox is cleverness. It's magical. It's shape-shifting. They're spry, to use the word in the book. So that's they just have fear. They still have fear, especially if they're in separation, because how could they know what you're thinking any more than you know what they're thinking if they're not talking and not communicating? It's funny. I had a kind of an epiphany this week about something that happened between me and a friend of mine. And let's just say we were just going to hang out and listen to music and drink and feast on pie. And the particular drink I had, I am not used to drinking, and I didn't know how long it would take till I should cut down, should I stop drinking, right? But instead of telling me, hey, I think you've had enough, this person just went and put it in the refrigerator. And me, because I can be a little dense sometimes, I was thinking they just were trying to keep it cold, which makes really no logical sense. And so I went back and got it back out of the refrigerator, and it has literally taken me 10 months to realize what they were doing, because they didn't freaking talk. If they had just opened their mouth and said, hey, yeah, maybe that's, are you sure you should still be drinking? I think maybe you've had enough. And he was right. I had, but, you got to speak it. You got to speak it, because I was being dense. I don't know why exactly I told that story, but it might resonate to somebody. So, okay, Spirit, give us a possible final outcome, please. The Lovers, the High Priestess, and the Tower. Let's get this guy over here. Yeah, possible final outcome. Everything is going to change. Everything will change. And you know that if this situation comes through, you know that it's going to change everything. Because we have transformation, and we have shedding new skin, or shedding old skin in the snakes. And then we have the Scorpion, which is a catalyst for getting things started. And they're both sharing this one flower. Arguably, you can assign a chakra to that. It's the boom shakalaka chakra, as my friends and I like to call it. But yeah, here it's change and growth, and it's a catalyst for the world, which we have in this pile here. And see how balanced it is? It's symmetrical, right? It's possible that this wand that the caduceus wraps around is actually the Ace of Wands, which is passion. Ooh la la. Yeah. I think, yeah, this is why all the towers happened. This relationship is why all the towers happened, because the universe was clearing the path for it. sometimes it feels like those towers are cruel. Cruel to people that are around us, that have, you know, people we cared for, you know, other soulmates that got swept aside to make room for this magic soul connection. This soul connection is everything. It's the world. Jeez, cat. It's everything. You know, it's what is ordained, what is supposed to happen. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful connection. And maybe you had happiness before, or you thought you did. Maybe you were content before. But you're supposed to be more than content. This tree was dead before the lightning struck it and blew it over, right? And the fact that this tree is knocked down now means these birds can go find a nice green tree to nest in, a live tree. I mean, for me, I was pretty happy. With my past person. But things are never perfect. Things started to change. And I didn't pay attention. I thought it would pass. And it didn't. It just got worse. My tree died. Our tree died. His and mine. And so, you know, Spirit had to cut the tree down because we are destined for better and more beautiful things. I mean, look at these cards. These are just breathtakingly beautiful, aren't they? And see, sometimes it's not lightning. Sometimes it gets cut down before it falls down. So as much pain as you did go through, maybe you were saved from even worse pain by the Spirit cutting down your tree. So the High Priestess sits quietly and just knows that things are moving the way they're supposed to move. And she doesn't need to talk about it. It's not a secret, but it's really not, talking about it doesn't change it, right? So they keep their own counsel until it's something that needs to be told. And they stay calm. Wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. But love is beautiful, isn't it? If the trick is just, you know, getting it to happen, getting these stupid barriers down. Get the barriers down so something can happen. All right, Spirit, is there anything else? Oh, okay. No, let's do this. Let's, well, what's on the bottom? The King of Swords is still on the bottom. Backed by the Two of Wands. Death, change, Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Man, I can just keep going. Ace of Swords. In the last reading that I had to jettison because of the whining dog, you had the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. But I think Spirit has gotten its message across with different cards, as it does. So, good. Don't have to worry about that. And let's see. Also in the last message, the last reading, this was your bonus message. Here is your do-over. That was just so very profound to me, and it struck me so much that I knew I had to at least tell you about it if I did this reading over. This is the Wisdom of Wild Things Oracle, but just in case, we're going to get pull another of these for your final message and advice from the universe. Spirit, can we have another message? Tend to your partnerships. And, you know, you have that right here next to the Lovers. You know, the Lovers is a partnership. So I think, you know, when they come in, they're going to be sort of stumbling in. They know what they want to say, but whether or not they have the ability to say it is another thing entirely. And if you've been waiting as long as I have, it might be easy to be triggered when they do come in. I forgive him for keeping me waiting because I know why. But that doesn't stop me from being angry at him periodically just because I'm impatient. I've been given glimpses of the beautiful connection that we will have. And he just has to come and get it. So, oi! Okay, so one more, Spirit, if you would please. One more bonus message or advice for the peeps, for the fam. What do people need to know about this connection today? One more, please. Alchemize pain. Well, yeah, alchemy is just turning one substance into another substance, right? And we really can use that. That is a useful thing that we have at our disposal. It's just difficult to get in that headspace. The nature of pain is to drag you so far down under, almost underground, you know, that it's hard to remember that you can use it because it takes up all of your thoughts and your being when it's happening. So take that past pain, and use it for good in the meantime while you're waiting on this schmuck to show up. I kid. This is beautiful energy. They really are trying, and they are a good person in the 5D. It's just that energy moves so slowly. And a big energy in spirit translates to a very subtle energy, usually in the 3D, in the physical world. And people can be dense, as I said. It's hard to imagine things that you've never experienced. If you don't know what you can have, why make any changes? This is cute. They look a little worried, but they have their, I'm going to call it the Buddha frog. It looks like a Buddha frog to me. Just sitting there being chill. Anyway, here come the dogs down the stairs. So I guess this is your reading, fam. Thanks for tuning in. And I hope this helps. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just be patient. Because look at that. It's everything.